evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RRF1 Season 6, Round 6 from the Wednesday League. It is France. It's your man, Positive Eagle, bringing you live coverage of a what's going to be a very interesting French Grand Prix today. I have got a weather spoiler, which I have already been told. India May 101's follow me. Thank you very much. I have no idea who you are. Brilliant. Right, okay. Sorry for the bit of a delay here tonight, guys. I was just helping Woodsy sorting out with the game show. We had a bit of an issue between myself, Ryan, and Woodsy, trying to almost do a triangular game share. It kind of backfired on us. So we had to get Woodsy into the lobby. But here we go then, guys. Austin on a flying lap. We've got 15 drivers. We got Austin, Whale, Ozers, Noodleneck, Freeman, Geese, Woodsy, Danny, Hambo, Darkmark, of course, Hambo with that drive-through penalty, and Raverchilly with the 15-second. Darkmark, begging my pardon, Darkmark as well, the 9th driver. Blazing Bishop, Skin, Shaggy, Raverchilly, Battles the Ninja, Rasser, and Raratron 89. Those are your 15 guys tonight. Not a full lobby, but it means we'll be able to kind of showcase more of the 15 drivers as opposed to kind of flocking around the 20. So here we go then, guys. Austin completed his lap here, coming around the long second to last corner for guys. I've got a bit of problems with my breathing, so forgive me if I do sound a little bit hoarse in that respect. Right, here we got Austin coming around then. Nice little side lap to get started, a 1 minute 31.4. And I have been told that it could potentially be wet weather / raining in this race. So this is going to be a very interesting thing. Freeman Geese, the only Haas driver here this evening, coming across the line now to complete his lap. We've got us in with 1 minute 31.4. Freeman's put a second on him, 1 minute 30.4. The Alpine of Woodsy, it's here as well. He gets himself onto his flying lap. We've got the Aston Martin then of Whale, who has invalidated. We'll go to the first McLaren, who I believe is Rara. Now, I believe Rara should probably be pushing, and he actually is, because of the wet weather. Rara usually puts himself in slow conditions and positions in the qualifying, just so he can kind of get his tyres in and get himself built up to a bit of speed, get some rubber down on track, get familiar with the track itself. However, Rara now, well, it's going to rain in quali from what I've been told, so you've got to get your asses out on track and get rolling. In fact, I think it may well be raining now. He's a 10th of a second up over Austin. Here comes Skin Shaggy then. Now, of course, there is only 15, so everybody does get through, but you want to get that lap in case a 16th member joins. So, by the way, guys, we have a debutant, somebody who is a viewer of mine, actually. His name is Ozers. He's been watching my channel for a year or two now. Let's see what Ozers can do. So we're actually going to go properly on board with him. Debutant in this league. Let's see how he can cope. Darkmark, 1 minute 30.8. Absolutely beautiful lap time there by Darkmark. Blazing Bishop, 1 minute 30.6. Doesn't like France in the rain, so he's probably thanking his lucky stars that... Oh, very nice corner bows. Almost looked like he was going to go way over the edge. This is probably going to be a dream come true for Ozers. Me commentating on one of his races, man. This is fucking surreal for me as well. Here we go then. So we got Ozers coming now down towards the end of the chicane. And he don't want to invalidate there. Oh, missed the apex a little bit there coming off the exit. Let's see how well he can do it. 15 drivers, of course. Nobody gets knocked out in Q1 unless there is a crash. Woodsy comes across the line with a 1 minute 35.305. Having only 15 people. Then, well, there you go. Doesn't really cause any issues. Right then, do whatever lap time you want here. You just want to make sure you have a semi-competitive one, and that's a McLaren going slow. I think that's Rara who has spawned. Oh no, Rara getting out of the way, sorry. And it's now raining. It's now raining. Danny is invalidated, but oh goodness me, I thought once he'd lost control of the car there, but no he didn't. Go back on board with those as interchangeable conditions now. You just want to get your one lap in and get back in the pits. That's my advice to everybody. You don't need that intermediate lap. Baz doesn't even technically need to go out on track here. So Ozers, 30, a 131, a 32, a 33, a lovely 1 minute 33.5, 1.6 seconds off Skin Shaggy, but puts himself ahead of Woodsy, and that's his first ever lap. Lap for anybody outside the name of Lewis Hamilton, never usually does. So, right, I'm looking for my bloody acid tablets because I've been drinking Coca-Cola all day like an absolute mongo and forgot to pick up them. So I may be off mic for a minute, guys, because I'm going to go find them now. What the fuck have I put? I'm shitting things. So we got any more lap time set? We have got another lap time set. I believe that was the Red Bull of Ravenchilly with a 1 minute 31.070. Hambo was invalidated again. And it's now raining here at Paul Ricard. 14 views, guys. Holy Christ, that's a lot of views. We're going to start, and I'm not even on the fucking to say howdy or hello to any of you. Right, here we go. So 14 people are watching. Thank you so much. Danny then has... Well, Hamburg's invalidated again. Hamburg's struggling to get a designated lap time in here. I'll give a big shout out to the people watching really quick as watching Danny coming around then in the Alfa Romeo, the championship leader, 100 points of course. So we've got Baz the Ninja, we've got Bird and One, we've got Cuball watching, Cuball, legend, Davey, former RRF1 driver of course for the briefest period. Ginger Whale, we've got Hambo of course. India May 101, thank you very much for the follow. I have no idea who you are. Do I follow you? No, I don't. I've got no views in there. Team Karen. Cheers for that bitch legend, man. Feels good to be back. Got a little bit of problems with my breathing, but shit happens, man. You know, whatever. Rassier watching, of course. Rassier, I hope you didn't leave the lobby to get wet sub, mate. We don't allow that shit, so that's just to let you know. Rog, of course, seeing Team Karen in the chat. Karen really, really appreciates the love. Rara's actually pushing here, but this is treacherous conditions. If I were you guys, I'd just get yourself in and retire. If you haven't set a lap time, get yourself in. Or if you've set a lap time, sorry, get yourself back into the pits. There's no real need to be causing yourself additional fucking grief here. Obviously, Rassio hasn't done a lap yet. Let's see how Rassio kind of copes and faces this. Bishop's the first one who has taken it upon himself to take. So we're back in 2 seconds. Just have to go and get myself a mint. 2 seconds, guys. And I'm back. Oses in the chat. Welcome, Pos, mate. This must be surreal, mate. Driving for your favourite car. Listening to one of your favourite streamers. Commentating on a race from you. I'm RF1. Div 1. Ooh. Q-Ball saying he's Div 1. Do you know what? Monday, we don't really have tiers at the moment. We haven't really kind of put it into Division 1, Division 2. People have almost kind of given it that assumption themselves, to be fair. But no, fair play. I mean, like... If it was a true Division 1, I wouldn't be in it, Q-Ball. Let's put it that way. Fucking terrible. But come on, Noodle and Whale supporting the UIRL. I hope I say nice things. Well, you better drive well or I'm going to probably slag you off. Go away, Liz. It's nothing personal. Rarrett's still driving around on an absolute piss-soaked track, quite frankly. I don't know what the hell he's doing there. Oh, my God. I needed that acid tablet. I've nearly dribbled all down my face. Not ideal. Absolute professionalism on the Pals man as usual. Right, here we go. Rabbit coming round. Raver Chili, he's decided, yeah, just look at the fucking rain, man. Hambo's going to try and do a lap here. I think it's really just to kind of get the setup saved. I think there was a glitch last year. Oz is retiring, obviously. You don't want to be out and tracking this. I mean, I understand why Hambo's around. Rara needs to just get himself in the pits. I mean, there's no kind of data to be had. There's nothing to learn. I just about made it into the pits without speeding as well. Freeman Gee's on setting the dry pace, which is pretty decent for Freeman, in fairness. Fair play getting himself in the 30.4s. And 4 drivers in the 30s, including Bish and Whale, both performing admirably at this stage as well. Ginger Whale, of course, you'll see him in the chat occasionally from time to time also. Cheers, guys, for coming in and supporting your drivers. Freeman Gee's has retired from the pits. In fairness, Hambo he just needs to take it nice and cushy, nice and kosher. Guys, is Baz the Ninja in the lobby? I just need to confirm. What I'll do while we're just waiting, this DRS has now been disabled. So that's not ideal for anybody. But yeah, Baz is in he's in the lobby. Okay, he's not going out on track. Raver Chili says, bonjour guys, how you doing, George? How you going, fella? Hope you're having a lovely evening, matey. Obviously got that penalty for this race, but to be fair, man, if it's raining, then anything can fucking happen. So, shit happens, I guess. Here we go then. So, Hambo then coming round. A purple middle sector. That's about as believable as Boris Johnson's next COVID speech. My pace will go in the rain. I hate the rain. Is it raining in Q2? That is something I don't know. Obviously, if the guys are willing to share their wisdom, share their knowledge about quali and in the race, then of course, be my guest. India May says, go for... Oh, India support Freeman. Hey, India support Freeman. How you doing, India? Hope you're having a lovely evening. So Freeman's got himself another fan in the chat. India, thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you so much. So here we go then. Hambo, Freeman topping the chart. So Freeman had a lot of fans last week as well, actually. Hambo crossing line with an absolutely saucy sexual 1 minute 46.799. Almost on my pace, to be fair. Rain all the way through. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Man, see, I would be flying in these conditions. Noodleneck hasn't retired yet. Baz hasn't retired. I guess these guys are just going to retire, really. It would make sense. So, by the way, guys, donation battle from last week, it was won by Dragoon. So I'm going to be adding Dragoon's Twitch to the winning list. So fair play, Dragoon. Basically, guys, the person who donates the most to me will get themselves a shout-out. And the person who donates the most in a month, which at the moment is Hambo, will get himself a cheeky subscription if he has got Twitch Prime. If he hasn't, then it'll go to the person who's below with Twitch Prime, so that'll be, I believe, Bish. Right, so, first part of qualifying is over, interrupted by rain. Now we're going to see the true pace of these guys in wet weather conditions. Well, as Bish has said, we're going to be seeing a lot of rain in this particular qualifying, well, in this race weekend, really. We've got the qualifying, which is going to be a washout from here on in, sorry. Was it here on in or here on out? I don't really know. Moving forward, we'll call it. And also rain at the start of the race, for the first part of it at least. Anyway, so we're going to see a lot of people just kind of being in that position where they're going to be trying to get the fold. You'll see a lot of people going out on track probably at the start of qualifying 2, just to kind of get the track, get some of the standing water off the track. Who's going to be that brave person to do it? We're going to go back on board with Hambo as he's just traversing around. The conditions are absolutely appalling, quite frankly. Hambo does have that lap 1 drive-through, but in the rain, you may as well. This is probably the one time he's going to benefit from it, to be fair. Hambo, a very, very solid driver. Just kind of had a little bit of a fuck-up under the safety car last week. So we move on. You live and learn. I'm that on my foot. That's a weird thing. I've never actually had this before. I got a scab on my ankle from the skin. That is disgusting. Ew. The fuck is this shit? Oh, God, double-jointed. Ow. Oh, it'd be easy just to look this way, wouldn't it? Yeah, my ankle's gone all scabby. That's fucking horrible. Oh, bleeding. Oh, dear. Ow. So Hambo has retired. We're just now waiting for Baz and Noodleneck to retire in the pits. May as well do. If the guys go up and bloody invalidate, fuck off. Bloody retire, sorry. I've done this for about... I've streamed for about a week, guys, properly, so... You'll have to forgive me. Other than the Football Manager stream last night, which ended in unbelievable scenes. But right, so championship at the moment. RRF1 Danny nearly got double the points of Austin. Danny has been unbelievably consistent, but he's not enjoying the dry to wet conditions at the moment. He's currently rocking down in P9, but Danny always finds a way, in this division at least, in this league, to come through and grab the result. Awesome stuff. Hydrate, says Ozers. I think I will, actually, mate. I'm going to do it with some Coca-Cola. Positively glad. Sponsored by Penny Cleaning Services. Ah, lovely job there. Have that little mini burp as well. Right then. Ow. So who is going to be... Well, all the drivers have got through, basically, which is a good thing. We haven't lost any people from Q1. No crashes. I think people just kind of wanted to stay in the qualifying. I don't think we lost anybody in the previous session. Just looking after you. Cheers, buddy. Hey, man. I'll look after you guys in commentary. You guys share the love back. I like that. Right, then. So, next session, Q2. 15 minutes. Top 10 go through. It's intermediate tyres, so, you know, is whatever, I guess. But, yeah, so top 10 go through, bottom 5 go out. My predictions for people to go out. Woodsy. I haven't seen true pace from Moses yet. He may show good in the rain. He kind of just got himself in with a 33, 1.5 seconds off Shaggy. I think the guys to be eliminated. I'm going to make a bold prediction here. We're going to go Baz, Woodsy, Ozers. I think Bish will go out because he doesn't like the rain. I'm going to say Skin Shaggy in 11th. But then, of course, this is one of the first times Wednesday League have had a full wet race here, or a true wet race anyway. So it's going to be an interesting one to see how the guys cope with it. I know they had a fair bit of rain in Canada, of course, but it wasn't for the start of the Grand Prix, was it? It was more towards the end. So, a race filled with intrigue. RRF1 Wednesday League, guys, has been nothing short of fucking mental. Noodleneck making us wait right till the last second as well. He's watching him go out on track now, like 1 second ago, just to piss everyone off. In the Alfa Romeo, which of course is my constructor from Monday nights. I think I've gone out. Oh, this is like a summit. You never know. You may pull off a dream lap. I mean, I'm the slowest guy on Monday, and I've nearly made it to Q3. Well, been borderline Q3 most races, so it's just a case of being able to pull the lap off at the right time. And then basically in the race, just if you have any clips in the race, mate, send them. I'm not sure if you race on pad or wheel, but record your incidents and send them through to send them to me, and I'll forward them where you need to go. So there you go, guys. In the first part of qualifying, no real pressure, no real stress, of course. As nobody gets eliminated, you just got to make sure you don't crash. So, 3 biggies of the first quickest lap of the day with a 1 minute 30.462. Then the Aston Martins of Bish and Whale performing quite well in the dry. We'll see about the rain. Alpine and Dartmark 4th. Raver Chili 5th in the Soul Red Bull. Noodleneck in 6th. Rara in the first McLaren 7th. Austin in the first. Williams in 8th. Danny in 9th in the Alpha. Then we got Skin Shaggy in the second Macca. Then Ozers, Rassier, Woodsy, Hambo, and Baz the Ninja in the second Ferrari. Not setting a lap. Baz says, let's go, Ozers. It's amazing. Ozers spends all of his time cheering you guys on. Now you're teammates. It's mental. Man, I love this. You know what I mean? People just randomly ask. I mean, if Ozers drives like a dickhead now, I mean, I'm going to love grey red face. Come on, guy, got him in it. But, you know, a lot of people, ironically, just to let you know as well, Ozers, Baz started racing. He was the same as you, mate. He was watching streams that I was doing and asked to race. So it's quite ironic that you two have ended up as teammates. It's like Team Pos guys. Double win. Fuck it, let's go for double championship. Let's fucking double lottery win. Fucking why not? Anybody got out on track at the moment? Let's get the telemetry data back up so don't forget and get slagged off on the track. In the chat, sorry. We got someone coming out on track. It is the... Oh, I think it's Alpine of Dartmark. Now, I am aware that Austin, by the way, in the Williams, I've noticed Austin's qualifying has not been perfect this season. But he'll be and he's the first one to admit that. And if he's not, he's admitting it now. There's no rain. Guys, there's no rain on track. What is going on here? It certainly was, mate. Yeah, Baz, we brought you in for that. And that was an emotional race, man. That was an emotional one. Now, this is bizarre conditions. Free McGee's all over the back of Dartmark. I think he's going to give him any space, maybe, or I don't know. Mark's probably going to try. Yeah, Mark moves out the way of Freeman. There you go. Freeman gets past. Like I said, Baz, what are they doing? Guys, what are you doing? What in God's name are you doing? What's this, a fucking conga line or what? Okay, Austin goes through. Austin goes... Oh, no, it's Hambo. Who the fuck just never took him? It's Hambo, yeah. Lost complete track of what it was. Yeah, the Hubert race, man. When ironically Hubert's car won the race. That was an emotional headfuck, that was, man. GG's, of course, to everybody who showed up over the years, man. We do things for good causes, and not just, like, most of these fucking streamers trying to do it for views. It's just a case of doing what we love to do. I love to commentate these. Oh, my God, fucking polystyrene. Well, Hambo's got himself a pit on lap 1. He saw a number 1, and it reminded him of it, so he just ploughed through the 150-metre board like it was an absolute fucking bit of snow in a field. Like it was a grain of corn in a fucking rice field. He thought, get the fuck out of here, you bastard. And here comes Hambo then around Sector 3. You wouldn't have known I was having trouble breathing, 25 minutes ago? But he non-stop talk now. Here we go. Hambo. But why is... This weather is really bizarre. It's meant to be raining throughout the entirety of Q2 now. But it's stopped already. I really don't get this. We're just going to roll with it. And have a burp. Right, Hambo then. Turn 1 and turn 2. Traversed them very nicely. Lucky he didn't get invalidation. I've seen... It wasn't a bad line at all by Hambo. I've seen the game fuck that sort of line over. And say, nah, you ain't having this in my house. Right, so round very treacherous turn 5 and 6. You do lose the back end here in the wet conditions. But you can see the dry line is thoroughly there. Of course, there is no rain on track anymore. Which is utterly bizarre. We've got a few people on hot laps at the moment. I think Rasser in the AlphaTauri's actually come past the Williams of, sorry, the Alpine of Dark Mark II. Freeman Geese has let a fair few people go. I think he must have just been kind of saving his tyres till the very end. I thought they were trying to exchange turkey and cranberry sandwiches, to be honest with you. But no, not in that case. So Hambo coming through now. We're going to go back on board with him as we go flying now down towards the long right hander. I don't know my left and right. Well, it's left if you go backwards, so I call it left hander. Oh God, you just feel the arse end of the car twitching out there around the the kind of longer, more looping right hander. Kind of reminds me of turn 1 at China before, and then kind of like a more extended turn 1 and 2 of China. Of the fact that this is kind of more a double corner, a double turn in double apex as opposed to China. And DRS has just been enabled, and we've got a yellow flag there, the Ferrari moving out of the way. Baz has gone onto soft tyres. I think Oz is just going to get a lap in just in case. Oh, sorry, Hambo, sorry, he's going to get a lap in just in case, forgive me. Oz is just letting cars go. He is on his flying lap, but I think he's just moving out of the way. Going to be extra cautious, extra careful on his league racing debut for RRF1. Hambo with a 1 minute 41.6. Not going to break the bank with that lap, but obviously if it doesn't dry up quick enough for the softs, I believe it will, but if it doesn't, by whatever chance, and that is a mighty fine lap. 1.7 seconds clear. Baz, whoa! Goodness me, Baz. Whoa! That was... Oh, dearie me. Oh, that was a bit dodgy, Bazzy boy. Oh, what's happened there? Freeman and Noodleneck having their own thing. I think we're getting a clip from Noodleneck there. I don't know what's happened. I did miss that, guys. Unsure what went on there. Our podium getter from last week, Freeman. Involved in an incident, Rara's invalidated. We've got Raver Chill. It's very, very busy coming around Sector 3. And I've got a lisp like an absolute pro right now. Here we go then. So Rara invalidates. Raver Chili coming around. Very, very consistent. 1 minute 43.6. Got a penalty, of course, hanging over his head, but we've all had it before. Fuck it. Woodsy with a 47.7. 5 drivers have set laps. Baz has gone out with softs. I think that may be his problem. I think because it looked like he was going to get off the track and then almost changed his mind at the last second. He did cost Rasser a bit of his lap, though. That would definitely, well, if Rasser is going to be sending that over, then we'll obviously have to have a look and see what's happening with that. I think Baz should probably pay more attention to the delta as opposed to just putting the softs on when it's a DRS enabled. But I guess he's just getting a bit of a feel for the track. He's chanced it and he's kind of half-failed there. Danny with a 41.5. The battle between Danny and Hambo that spreads across 2 racing leagues, PRF1 and RF1, continues on 1/10 of a second up top there. I believe we've got the Willie, I don't know who the hell you are. It's Hambo, he's invalidated, sorry. Rasser, AlphaTauri, Baz comes, wait, does it come back into this? Baz then, continuing on. The Aston Martin of Wales with a 1 minute 41.9, keeping himself up there with the top 2. And oh my, it just looks like they go flying off into the wall in the distance, doesn't it, when you're looking at it from that camera angle? Holy Christ. Dark Mark then, we are looking at the wrong car. Woodsy, will he continue on? He doesn't, he comes into the pits. And we've got a 3-car train at the back here behind us. How do these guys not give themselves space? Oh yeah, Rara's coming into the pits. Raver continues on. Intriguingly, I think Raver's just kind of trying to get a bit of a feel for the track. It is going to be done wet to dry. So maybe a little bit of the scope out here for the conditions for later in the race for Raver. Seeing how the kind of time loss really affects him. It doesn't affect him at all because he's just improved by 0.7 of a second on a bone dry track nearly on worn and hot, worn and warm intermediates. Well done there, Raver Chili validated then immediately after it turn 2, running a bit wide there. But P4 for him. Oz is out on track on softs. Let you guys go through there. Noodleneck coming past him. Noodleneck does have a 5-place grid penalty for an incident with Freeman Geese. I don't quite know. Like I said, I don't know what happened. Oz is now going to be by himself. So he's going to be able to ensure himself in the absolute prime position. Baz has actually just kind of fucked his lap up there, which isn't really ideal. So he's got himself invalidated. We have the Williams of Hambo, I believe, coming into the pits. No, he goes on again. Hambo's actually improving here. This is going to be a big statement if you make this work. The tyres are going to be screaming and blistering to shit in these conditions. But here we go. Across the line, and he goes in with a 41.583. So close. Lost 0.4 of a second in the final sector. Danny takes the first part of the battle between himself and Hambo. Team viewers, guys, thank you very much for tuning in on this Wednesday evening. RRF1 Season 6 we've got to. Many champions over the years and over the course of our 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 tier leagues we've got to at one stage. Oh, okay. Yeah, Baz, make sure you send that over to Ryan and Gritner after that, because I think it looked like you were getting out of the way and then your car just veered back onto track. It didn't look like it went AI. I don't know what the whole point, the kind of purpose is with the wheel, how it does that, but not ideal. But of course, I don't think it actually cost Rasser any particular places or yourself any places on the grid like Noodleneck and Freeman's incident. But it's obviously a little bit annoying for Rasser. But it happens, matey. It happens, bud. It's like, oh, speaking of Rasser, that also happens. He's currently, oh, dearie me, still traumatised from the Ferrari. He saw a bit of red marker on the left-hand side of the road. I mean, fucking flying. Mark, then, sorry, forgive me, go back on board with Dark Mark. Here we go, then, coming across the line. What does Mark do? Well, it's going to be fastest by a mile, 32.2. Literally just over 8 seconds quicker. That, well, I think it's like 9.8 seconds. Shut up, pause. 9.3 seconds quicker, sorry. But, of course, that is the way it will be. Hambo into the pits. Austin still showing up on intermediate tyres. See, it's interesting to see what these drivers are going to be going out on. Noodleneck has not invalidated. Ozers has invalidated. Ozers will need to go again, and Noodleneck will not. Yeah, man, defo do, Baz, just for your own thing. We don't want to give penalties out when it is a glitch, and obviously you don't have proof of it. Be a bit of a fucking pain in the ass. Noodleneck goes through 1:33.2. To be fair, though, this pit lane in France is fucking retarded. Why it doesn't just filter you out here? Here, why can't it filter you out there onto track? It makes no fucking sense. You've got money, F1. Make a new pissing pit lane, you know what I mean? For fuck's sake, like. But anyway, I'm getting wound up by this shit. So, we have got ourselves here. Rasser about to start his lap here. A new follower, that is Wolf TV. Thank you very much for the follow, Wolf. Welcome into the RF1 stream and welcome into the channel. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you're having a lovely evening this evening and getting ready to watch some classic racing, hopefully, as we see the I believe that was the Williams getting out of the way. It was the Williams. So forgive me, the dots are very similar. Go Ozers. Hey, Ozers, man, one of the Ozers crew. Don't worry about Nightbot, mate. He's on crack. Don't worry about him. Right, okay. Oh, that's the cargo. The Rasser starting his flying lap thing, about to go through sector 1. You'd imagine this will be a purple. It wasn't a purple. Of course, the track is now bone dry again for the second time this race. We've gone from dry to wet to dry in the space of 1.5 nearly 2 qualifying sessions here at the moment. Oz is currently in P10. No lap time's been set at the moment in his RF1 league debut. So, told off by the bottle already, fuck it. But I think no one listens. I love it. You could literally talk about naked grandparents, as I think Hambo did on Bish's stream, didn't he, when Nightbot was going crazy. And then it wouldn't tell him off, and then one emoji later. Oh, Noodleneck with a quicker lap again. He's actually gone again. That is a 1:32.163. He's just beaten that. That was a whole second he put on his time there. Fair play. Rasser is the next man round. It will be coming around the Sector 3 long looping section of turn 12 here. Ozers is still in the garage. Rasser then. So I got distracted because Baz is in front of him. God, this must be absolute fucking PTSD here for Rasser following Baz. I know they said, post it up the pressure there. Dandan's extended to a subscription through November. Thank you very much, Dandan's. Much appreciated, love. I will make a note of that later. That is you leading the donation battle this month. Thank you so much. Rasser, 1:31.6. Brilliant stuff there by Rasser. Getting the first time, I promised him the first decent lap to win, and Freeman invalidates. France is a very tricky, treacherous track for invalidations and such, as Raver Chile and Austin, both very close together on track. That could potentially be a bit of an issue later on, you'd imagine. Who is the first flying lap car around it? I believe it's Skin Shaggy, actually, and he's invalidated. It's Rara there. I have no fucking idea who's who. Right. So Shaggy is invalidated. Out of my mouth. It's going to be Woodsy here. Cheers for the T1 extension. Oh, that's Woodsy invalidated as well. 3 invalidations for every motherfucker, why not? Ozers has got Freeman Geese on a lap behind him. Freeman hasn't invalidated, so Ozers is going to have to watch himself here. Oh, you subbed twice. Hey, well that's double bubble. Yeah. Go on, Dan. Well, that's a double donation. So that's 350. Works out a technical turn of 300 for Woodsy's going to have to watch out here because Baz is on a lap. Good driving by Woodsy, knowing that he's involved, he's going to have to watch out, come back on track, and does brilliantly. Fair play to him. Rassir then just following him round. I'm not sure if Rassir will be coming out on track, coming to do his lap. He does. So Woodsy getting nicely out of the way there. Chocky! Hey, welcome back to the chat, Chocky, our former Haas driver. Chocky, like I said, mate, if you ever want to reserve, mate, ping us a message on a Wednesday morning. Baz 32.4. Rassir improves slightly with a 31.6. And Dartmark, so Woodsy just behind with a... Well, that's never going to get the job done, is it? Freeman gets him on at 31.4 on the mediums. Very good lap there. Raver Chili and Austin both coming across the line pretty much neck and neck. Which leads us to... Oh, there you go. Yellow flag there. Yellow flag. Fucking... I tell you what. Let's walk down the street. If I was doing an actual camera POV, I'd be handing out yellow fucking flags to people. Just to wave them for their fucking stream purpose. Fucking serious. Rod saying, wish you were still here, Chocky. Mate, like I said, I do. I wish you were still here. Do you know what, though? I love how respectful... I'm not going to go into details about the message and the reason why, but the way Chocky handled leaving was unbelievably fucking respectful, to be fair. He just kind of dealt with it very professionally. I've liked Chocky ever since he joined. He's really, really professional. And it was a really, really lovely message and a really, really clean, great explanation. And a prime example of people who leave leagues. I've done it myself. And I've burnt bridges. Baz has taken out polystyrene over there. Oh, he's trying to go around. Oh, dearie me. You can tell he didn't pass his Micro Machines exam, don't you? 13 drivers have set lap times here. Then Dartmark currently eliminated from qualifying as it stands, along with Skin, Shaggy, Ozers, Woodsy and Baz. Both Ferraris currently in the drops at the moment. 22 views, guys. Thank you very much for watching. McLaren then. Oh, I think that could very well be Shaggy. Is it coming around? He's invalidated again. Shaggy's down in last at the moment, and he's out. Shaggy's out of qualifying. Oh, dearie me. Shaggy, a rare invalidation. Rassir then. He improved by a 10th. That may not be quick enough here. Freeman Gee's lap times coming in thick and fast here. Freeman moves to P5. We've got the Alpine there of Woodsy coming across line. That's a 37, not good enough for Woodsy. Raver, 31.2. Austin, 31.1. Fuck, this is close. Ozers, what lap's he going to do? Ozers in P10. It's between him and Dartmark. Ozers has got through in the last possible second. But is Mark going to be able to... Is he going to break Ozer's heart? Is he going to match the Pozman from Monday night and get P11 with the last car knocking him out? Raver Chili says, cheers, guys. Was everyone supporting him? Or was that everybody blocking? I don't know. But no, Raver, very, very good performance. Raver, one of the best finds, I think, of Season 6. Dartmark, is he going to knock Ozers out? He is! Only P8, though. Ozers misses out by 1 place and 0.6 of a second. Great debut qualifying for you, bro. Beating your teammate, Baz. Oh, unlucky, dude. So we got another new follow... TTV Wakamane. What a fucking username that is. I fucking love that. Cheers for the follow, bro. Are the points accumulated from Monday and Wednesday pods? Yes, they are, mate, basically. So we do it as a combined constructors here, Danny, a.k.a. Cubal. Okay, first name basis, bro, you know, in with the crowd. And Newton got a penalty anyway, so he's out. Teams, yes, mate, they're done in teams, mate. Yes, they certainly are. Right, so PRF1 Danny taking first position in Q2. Swap it, while Hambo and Danny have both had one top of the charts already. Whale in P3 again, back-to-back P3s. Bish in P5. Rara sandwiched between the Aston Martins. And we've got 3 McGee's on the mediums. The only one starting mediums, but I believe it's intermediates anyway at the start of the race. If it's not, 3 will be on medium tyres. Austin, Dartmark, Raver Chili, and Rassir make up the top 10. Ozers just missing it. And that's a fucking bit. Fuck, I sound like a sheep. Lucky I'm living in Wales. Ozers, the Scottish Ferrari driver, Noodleneck, Baz the Ninja, the Welsh Ferrari driver. Very Celtic feel to that team. Woodsy and Skin Shaggy. Not able to set a lap time. We got the Ozers guys in here whacking me. I love that fucking username, by the way, bro. Fucking legend. Come on, Raver Chili for the Bulls. You know it, Q Ball. That's why I always say, mate, come and support your combined constructors team. It's ain't about me getting views. It's about you guys supporting each other. Bringing that community feeling together again. Like RRF1 used to have back in the fucking day. Right. Much smaller. Bish says, damn, that was fun, lol, being on Q3. Yeah, how that... Yeah, shut up, Bish. I don't know how that feels. Fuck off. So, 10 drivers, ladies and gentlemen. 10 drivers are here tonight. Who is going to be the guy who gets pole position? Guys, I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna say Danny's gonna nab it from Hambo by about half a tenth. So that is my prediction. Everyone, let me know your predictions in the comments section below. Whether it's if you're watching live, or if you're watching on demand, of course, you could just skip through 12 minutes. So why would you want to watch the whole thing unless you like to do that? Imagine if you could skip through to F1, get to the end of the race, and go, "Oh, I wonder what happened in Q1 then." You just wouldn't, would you? 3 drivers out on track at the moment. 3 McGee's, Hambo, and Raris. Rara always seems to be quite silent this sim. Oh, look at this. Oz is getting put under pressure on his debut format. I like that. Look at this. Is he going to be able to handle the pressure? While Freeman's out in chat, guys, we're going to go. We're watching Freeman, sorry. We're going to go and give shout outs to everybody. We've got Bishop, we got Danny, we got Ozers, we got ourselves, Baz the Ninja, we got Bird and One, we got Chucky in the chat. I'm buzzing off Chucky back. Davey, my man, my fellow ginger. You love it, bro, don't you? Cuball1980 with Whale here in the chat. Hambo, India May supporting Freeman Geese, of course. We've got Raver Chili, Rog Codge. Somebody called Trees, which is a bot anyway, I just wanted to say the name. Wackermain, and we got Wolf TV all supporting their favourite drivers. It's going to be an interesting one here. France has a lot of places where you can have carnage and incidents. We found out on Monday when Wibe's wheel fucked up and we all ended up somehow getting completely and utterly murdered behind. I think Q-Ball just kind of went from 7th to 3rd. I unfortunately qualified 2 rows back and got murdered. Killer Whale for pole. Now, I wouldn't say no to that because Whale, of course, did bag pole position in the Canadian Grand Prix. So Whale has got a lot of pace. And to be fair, Whale is probably my personal, because I like maniacs who overtake places where you shouldn't be able to. Whale's my personal favourite driver this season. I mean, I've got a couple. Raver Chili and Whale, I think, are 2 favourite drivers, new RF1 drivers from this league. Ozers for P1. That will be, Ozers, I don't think he's going to qualify on pole, mate. He's in 11th. He didn't get through, but wishful thinking. But yeah, I'm assuming that's for the weight. Waste? I can't fucking speak. I need a beer. God. Where's the racing guru when you need him? I need a beer. Right, Free McGee's coming down the main straight then on his first flying lap in Q3. Q-Ball with the laughing emojis. Right then. So, Freeman. What a surprise. Purple little sector. First one. I really have trouble speaking at them, guys, honestly. I usually... Oh, Shaggy for pole. See, Q-Ball, that is also another problem. He's also not here. So, yeah. I mean, I could start a petition to say pause for pole if you really want to. Do you guys want to know something crazy? If you've ever watched a game called Stellaris, there's a series where the kind of main moderator is the big evil enemy. I'm the safety car. Oh, you're taking this? I was hoping you were actually being genuinely, like, serious so I can take the piss back. Get us a point, you'd be happy. Freeman Geese come across the line. We're going to break for 30s. We're not. 1 minute 30.6. Great start for Freeman. Gets himself a nice little lap time in there. More in the tank, you'd imagine. Rara has been showing silent pace this season. Our podium getter from Monaco. A second off Freeman, though. The Williams of Hambo immediately breaking the 30s. 1 minute 29.954 of Rassir. 30.7. Next one round is the Red Bull of Raver Chili. What can Raver do here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, managed to just bounce across the curb slightly more than he would have liked. This one's for Q-Ball this lap time. Raver Chili in the Red Bull gets himself in a P3. 1 minute 30.668. Very close for P2 again. 10th, just under a 10th, a second between 2nd and 4th. Rara, I'm assuming, wasn't really the best lap for him. Dark mark on his out lap. Let's go on board with Blazing Bishop. Bishop always goes underneath the radar. Hope you guys are all having a lovely, lovely evening. Bishop with a 1 minute 30.7. Just over a 10th between 4 drivers. Fuck, my life is close. We've got Austin, who is P2 in the championship. Austin has had a lot of issues and incidents this season. He goes into P5. And this is like trying to fit 5 fucking 7-foot basketball players in a cardboard box. You guys just fucking branch out a little bit. Cry out loud, you're too close. There you go. Whale coming in with a 1 minute 45. That's epic. All you need is a clean start. Amen. Clean start is all you need, really. And then take it from there, I guess. Is anybody going for a second lap here? Hambo is actually quicker, but he pulls it. Rassir, is he going to come into the pits? No, Rassir's actually going round again. Rassir usually does his better lap on his second lap. I'll protect you at the start, Otis. He's like a little child being protected from the rain. And Ras lost a bit of time then, and remains in P4 at the moment. 7 drivers have set designated lap times. Wales still pushing. Of course, Q-Ball said he wanted Wales to get pole, or thought Wales would get pole. What is this choice? I mean, what the fuck is going on in the chat? It's like a fucking... I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get banned, obviously, but... yeah, it's very, very sceptical, the chat that's going on. We'll just leave that as it is. Turn 1 front isn't bad, should be clean. Mate, we didn't even get to turn 1 and there were 7 cars piled into each other. One of the drivers on Monday had a little incident and, yeah, we all just piled into the back of him. Guys, you do realise you're saying this in front of an admin of the league, right? Just thought I'd throw that out there. I mean, you know. Yeah. God. Unbelievable source. Whale then coming round, not the quickest lap of Whale, and it's only a 1 minute 31.0 P8. Whale, of course, was on his second lap for the Dartmark, didn't even get a lap in. And Free McGee's is still... Okay, I believe that was that a slight improvement? I don't even know. Fuck, yes, no, well, Freeman is, well, there's P2 at the moment. There's 6 cars within 1 fucking tenth of a second of each other. Danny saw it was coming through, 1 minute 30.772. We know Danny can go much quicker than that. 20 views again, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, you're a mod on the channel, not an admin in the league, mate. Yeah. Goodness me. That's like me saying, I run this channel. I'm going to be good on Monday. Well, we'll find out soon, mate. I'm assuming he has done. We were speaking about it literally not 2 days ago. And he is in the chat, so he's probably read it, and then he's probably thinking, Woodsy, fuck you for reminding me. Yeah, we had a bizarre incident before the race where we had to re-game share Woodsy. Me and... Oh, what the hell? Is Freeman going slow now? I thought we had an incident then. Yeah, we had to re-game share. Me and Ryan were doing... well, me and Woodsy first... Woodsy's got my old Xbox to sum it up, guys. And then Ryan game shared with me, and Woodsy lost F1. Me and Woodsy obviously went halves in F1, so it's only fair we give him the game share back. But then Woodsy shared with Ryan, so that Ryan, he can get an F1, and then... Oh, it's fucking... It would be amazing if you could just all share with each other, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, we're all paying for fucking subscriptions, so why the fuck not? Whale 31.0, Wales come back into the pits, and we are now waiting for the second blast through of qualifying, and I believe it's going to be who's come out first on track? Hambo, our current pole sitter, provisional pole sitter here. The only driver. Oh, well, that is an absolutely superb first corner. I mean, you couldn't write home from fucking North Korea with a bleeding corner like that, to be fair. I'd say that you probably couldn't write back from North Korea anyway. They don't really allow pens in that country. Freeman is still going round. Is this actually a quicker lap for him? Freeman, on the same set of soft tyres, has just gone and set himself a purple first sector there. So Freeman knows he's got some serious pace, and if it's actually a dry start for the race, I know there's kind of wet conditions scheduled throughout, but sometimes the F1 games throw curveballs. Freeman could, oh, looks at the back end there, but Freeman, that could be because of the wear on the soft, so he just put a bit too much emphasis on the first part of the corner, and it's the validation anyway. So that is Freeman's qualifying over, because you can't get round and back out in that time. So Freeman has played his final chess move, and that is 13.617 for the second place getter in the Canadian Grand Prix not just 1 week ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, poll, a lot of people saying, well, it's been a very interesting one. A lot of people saying Hambo, some people saying Danny, some people saying Whale. I don't know. I actually called it that Danny would nab it just because he usually does. And how many people will not get penalties as well? Just little things we can have a little bit of play with along the way. But here we go. It all counts for the same. Not quite an RRF1, bro. Hambo then. So as up, we see Rara's McLaren following just behind here. Seen the Dance Motorsport stream. We are about 5-6 minute delay, guys, because we were sorting Woodsy's game share out, so we may have a slightly later finish, probably about 5 to 10 past 11 tonight. So, Chucky, if you're still here, mate, probably good you didn't reserve this one, fella, to be honest. Yeah, we had about 10 to 12 minutes delayed start just so we can get Woodsy's game share in. Usually we are 9 o'clock on the dot, but obviously it was a fuck up by, well, honestly, by me. So we've got to, I'll take ownership of that one. But here we go then, Hambo. Will he be able to improve on a 1 minute 29.9? Rassir just coming round the good old mini horseshoe corner there, the D at the top. That's not referring to penis, that's referring to, it looks like a D by where the DRS, not activation, the line is, you know what I mean. Here we go. Detection. DRS detection. There you go. So, Hambo, round sector 3 now. Will he be able to extend on a 1 minute 29.8? If he does, it will take a monumental effort from anybody else. And he's invalidated. Oh, Hambo, what have you done? Holy piss flaps. What have you done that for? I'm getting right out of the way now, letting the McLaren go. I think Hambo has realised he's fucked up here. Which means we're going to go aboard with Rassir. Rassir. There you go, getting the old R in there, if you like that sort of shit. Fair play to you all. Rassir coming through the final 2 corners now. First of 2 Welshmen in this league now. Basby in the second. Rassir, is it going to be an improvement? It is P2, 1 minute 30.4. Right, we're seeing times coming down here. Danny, pardon me. That burp was really an opportune moment. Here we go. Danny then coming round. Sector 3 now, second to last corner. He'll need this one. A 1 minute 29.9. He's 0.8 of a second on his time. Will Danny get it? It's going to be close. Danny gets it by 2 tenths. 1 minute 29.7. The Williams of Austin. Oh, he didn't improve. Austin just down on his time. Raverchilly is just up on his time. Raverchilly goes to P4. Dartmark goes to P3. Goodness me, we've only got 2 people broken into the 1 minute 27s. 3 McGee's invalidated. Oh man, Bish has not come out on track either. Bish didn't come back out. So Bish misses out here then. Whale. A couple of people predicted he's going to be up there, and he certainly is because he's got himself P4. Will he be satisfied with that? I don't know. We've still got 2 drivers to come round, and in fact, Rassir could go again, and Hambo has driven off somewhere towards fucking Narnia. Let me know how the Lion, the Witch, and the fucking Wardrobe's feeling, mate. I mean, I think, I don't know what name, I was going to say Dorothy in it, but I think that's kind of like Wizard of Oz. Rara, 1 minute 30.8, gets a lap in, doesn't improve a position, P10. Rassir, is he improving? No, that's your qualifying. Danny, oh, you came out, well, that was rather silly, wasn't it? You probably shouldn't have done that. So Bish starts row 5, he'll be disappointed. He will be disappointed, guys. I thoroughly believe he'll be gutted with that. He was up in the top 4, top 5 the entire qualifying, but he is not there anymore. Right, I'm going to go and put my tablet on charge, guys, as well. So, forgive me if I'm not kind of in the chat in the meantime. Actually, can I probably get away with using this tablet charger, but it's fucking shite. So keep it on for the race if I can lean it on my daughter's airbrush. It's working. Bring on the race, says Bish. 10 drivers, ladies and gentlemen, all went for pole. Danny, he did nab it by a bit more than what I thought he was going to do. Well done, PRF1 Danny. Pole position. RRF1, round 6 from season 6 in the Wednesday League, the French Grand Prix. And he took it with a 1 minute 29.741, just over 2 tenths of a second ahead of Hambo, his great rival with Dartmark. Never too far behind in 3rd. Then we got Whale in the first of the Aston Martin guys in 4th. Rassir and Raverchilly in 5th and 6th. Freeman Geese and Austin. Shearer in row 4. And Bish and Rara, Shearer in row 5, guys. I'll be back in 2 minutes. A quick one for Ozers, guys. Sorry, a quick one for Ozers. Do not press A on the grid until the admins do, mate. Just to let you know. Enjoy this weather, motherfuckers. This is pissing down. Legitimately pissing down here at Paul Ricard. Oh my god. That's intermediate conditions? Well, here's your qualifying grid, guys. Anyway, Noodle Like, of course, having to fall to the back due to the 5-second penalty with Freeman geese. Right, here we go then. So, Danny and Hambo sharing the front row. 21 views, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm not currently on my chat at the moment. I will be on it. If there's a safety car, probably I will be at some point then in this race. Then we've got Dartmark and Whale, Rosser and Raver Chili, Freeman geese and Austin. Then we've got Bishop and Rara, Oses and Baz in the Ferraris now sharing row 6. Woodsy and Shaggy and Noodle Neck. I love these conditions personally. I love intermediate conditions on this game. It just basically it suits my driving style. I don't put full throttle through the corners, which kind of does hinder me a little bit, or full throttle out of the corners until a certain point. I've not got the confidence really yet in the game, and it's been out 2 months, so I need to fucking build it up soon. But yeah, it's been one of them days, one of these games where I've not been able to grasp it. I know a lot of other people haven't yet, but a lot more have, so it'll be interesting to see how this race unfolds. 15 drivers, ladies and gentlemen, for the French Grand Prix. I believe it's 27 or 28 laps. I believe it's 27. You'll have to confirm for me, or it'll confirm for me at the start of the race. So I just want to wish everybody a lovely evening. Hope we have some great racing. We usually do on a Wednesday night. Hopefully no bloody retardation in the safety car, please. Hambo, of course, does have a lap 1 drive-through as well, so he'll have to go and serve that. Basically, it's a lap 1 pit stop. It kind of just sums that up, really. Gamerman is online, but he won't be racing, of course. Bad risk. Hopefully, Gamerman gets up better. And we are going in just a shade over 20 seconds. Now, this is where the nerves start kicking in. I wouldn't want to be Oses right now, man. Smack bang where I was on the grid as well. 11th place, right in the middle of the pack. Fair play to Oses and to everybody else, of course, who are going to be bearing these conditions, grinning and bearing it. You got to get on with it, guys. It's league racing. It happens. Let's go onto the formation lap here at Paul Ricard. 27 laps of this French circuit. Let's make sure everybody's a go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Baz a little bit slow off the line there. As we watch Danny take off on the formation. Will we see any spins? We saw Wimes absolutely buckend it coming out of Sector 2, whichever. All of our party exploded with laughter. We probably should. Nah, fuck it. He'd do it to us, so we're laughing at him. But here we go then. So, Danny, the current leaders of the combined constructors, it will, of course, be changed after the Monday race. So I believe McLaren have taken over the lead of that briefly. But with Danny's points here, and any potential points like can go, Alfa Romeo looking in prime position at the moment. I mean, they have, and Fatal, of course, to get 2 points for Alfa Romeo as well, so they could be vital points. Ladies and gentlemen, this race is going to be grueling. A lot, and there's no real sign of it drying up at the moment either. So, of course, this game does have a bit of a weather glitch as well. You kind of get this sort of instant dry, which I think is a complete bollocks, quite frankly, but it does instantly dry up at times on this game, so guys are going to have to prepare for that. Of course, Paul Ricard. I love this track. I do. It's one of the few games from this season. Look at the car liveries, man. They sorted out. Oh, of course, yeah. They sorted out some of the. Well, they're not sorting the house out. There's nothing you can really do. I like the Williams livery now. Look at that. Like, bring up the rear. Oh, dearie me! And Freeman geese. I think it must be something at the Haas, because Wimes in the Haas spun there as well. Freeman planted it. Well, there's your spinner. I asked for one, I got it. Cheers, Freeman. Absolutely much appreciated, man. Check in the post. Oh, I might just get you a pack of Smarties. I'm running a bit low on money this month. Right. Oh, Freeman, you got to get it there. Here we go then. Through Sector 3, then onto the grid. Start the French Grand Prix. Look at this. Not really too much of a gap here. Freeman's just coming through, getting back to his position on the grid. He's perfectly allowed to do that, of course. Without hitting any other drivers, of course. I think he's just going to settle for P12 here. There you go, yep. He's allowed to overtake people. He can try and get back to his grid position. There's no illegality about it, if that's a real word. Danny already on the grid, though. He's going to have to wait a little while for his teammate to come round at the back. Nudelek does show consistency in races, so it'll be interesting to see how he does it. He's got a ball Nudelek as he into the 15th and final grid slot here for Paul Ricard. French Grand Prix, RRF1 Season 6. Round 6 Wednesday League. Possibly the most competitive league, I'd say, on Xbox at the moment. But here we go then. We are rolling, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and we're fucking out of here very slowly. Here we go, Danny. Hambo, oh god, this car's, whoa, what a bloody start there by Freeman, losing the back end there. Are we going to go 3 wide then down into the, oh god, Freeman's got to jump 2 cars. Good stuff there. Oh god, oh, how have they all got through there? That's amazing. Oh, we got a Ferrari spinning, and oh goodness me. Oh, Lord of my life, O's has dropped the back end. Oh my god, I think everyone just literally must have shit kittens. O's has dropped the back end. I believe we've got a battle there, Shaggy and Baz. Shaggy's just taking his time. Nudelek up 3 places already, up into P12. Top guys are all together. Hambo does have a lap 1 drive-through. Be sure to clock that, guys. Make sure he will serve. He's a good guy. Woodsy in P11. Oh, goodness me. It's very grouped up back there. Baz and oh, Woodsy. Oh, just trying to keep the car. He's fighting. He's allowed to, guys. He's allowed to try and do. Oh, God. Nudelek over the back of him. Oh, my goodness me. Look at this. Shaggy, look at the battle here. Shaggy's got past Nudelek. He's going to have a look on the inside of Woodsy here, going into the chicane. Shaggy up 2 places. Nudelek trying to have a look at the inside. He makes the move go. Woodsy's down to 14th. O's just trying to catch Buggins. What a great bit of driving there by Shaggy. Turning back the years there. Puts himself up to P12. 2 places, 2 steps away from our point-paying position here. Look at the battle for second between Hambo and Dartmark. I feel better now, guys. I love it. I'm actually well to do a commentary for a change. Freeman Gee's up 2 places as well. Rassu swapping 2. Oh, 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yellow flag. Who's that? Oh, I think it must have just been Woodsy potentially losing the back end slightly there. I don't know. I didn't catch it. Pardon me, so I was watching the battle for P2. Rara and Austin. Hambo. Fair play, Hambo. I'm going to be fascinated watching Hambo come back through the field here. This is going to be rather intriguing. Woodsy just looking to keep the car going. Danny is streaked off with a 1.4 second lead now. Hambo's kind of dived into the pits to serve his penalty. Raver Chili there, P5. Rassi usually spends a lot of time by himself as races in P6. Bish has Rara all over the back of him here. Rara riding the curb on the outside there. Ozes has just got Woodsy, I believe. Oh, sorry, Ozes in P13. Then we've got Shaggy and Noodle at the back. They've been promoted to 11th place. Hambo comes flying out on track now. Hambo's going to have the grip bit between his teeth here. I can't wait to watch Hambo come back through this field. Freeman, and 0.4 of a second behind Whale. We're going to go on to the battle between 11th place at the moment. Noodle like, oh, Shaggy there, defending very admirably, going into the corner, but he lost the back end, as you will do in these conditions. But Shaggy, I believe Noodle's going to get him here. Oh, no, he didn't get him at all. Into some wets and a flag, apparently, a penalised flag. I don't know, that must be the fucking Lego brick tyre that they're releasing in F1. I did see the COVID tyre, but I don't really want to make a joke about that in case I get in trouble. Let's have a look at the inside of Shaggy here. He's going to try and make the move. He's going to try and pull into it. Oh, you're not going to get through there, buddy. But he's going to make Shaggy think defensively. Shaggy masterfully gets through that corner and keeps himself in P11 at the moment. Noodle got himself some ERS being used as is Shaggy. This is going to be all down to setup now. And bravery going through this long right-hander. Oh, God, we haven't seen anybody lose it through there yet. Hambo is on the back of Woodsy as well. We'll keep our eyes peeled on that. Freeman looking for his second podium in as many races. Great start here in the Wednesday League. I'm going to have to stick on board with the battle for P12. Hambo has made the move at the inside of Woodsy there. Look at the opportunistic move. Grabbing P14, Hambo. Wrenching it away, snatching it away, and Freeman and Whale. Battle for P3, final podium position, like we said. Whale cling on to it at the moment. I don't think Whale's actually got a podium this season, which is crazy to think of. Look, Freeman, did he nudge him? I think Freeman may have nudged him there. He's let him go. Very good. Oh, Whale. That was brilliant driving by Freeman. He knew he'd nudged him. He let him have the position back, and he cost himself a place as well. Fair play to Freeman. In fact, Freeman lost 2 positions there. Really good driving, admirable driving there, allowing... He knew he was in the wrong, moved out the way. I hope the stewards don't go in for that, because that was fair game. Rara and Austin have both got past Bish. Bish is really struggling. Really badly in these conditions. So Danny and Dartmark both took off after the little mini incident between Whale. I was just talking about Whale being on the podium. Raver Chili's just potentially, well, he's in a potential 3rd or 4th podium place for himself. Noodle that is absolutely brilliant. The exit on that corner. We're flying now down towards chicane out the end of the, well, what would usually be the DRS straight, but it's fucking pissing down, so it isn't DRS straight. Shaggy looking to hold it as long as he can. Noodle neck last on the late breakers, pulls off the move. Ozers just behind in P13 as well. Third, fourth, fifth and sixth, all in the same camera pan. 24.5 laps of this French Grand Prix to go. Not even 3 laps done yet. This has been really exciting. Oh, just behind there, Rasseur. He's going to have Freeman Geese all over him. Rasseur's quiet race has become an absolutely fucking hectic one at the moment. There's Rasseur and P5. Smart bang, you just see just ahead there. There's Raver Chili. Danny is beginning to kind of exert dominance again here. 1.6 seconds, but he's not leaving Dark Mark this time. Danny, improvement of probably out of anybody. Danny's been probably the most improved driver on the grid. And look at Ozers trying to fight there. Ozers in P13. You have that earlier spin. Could be a blessing in disguise. He's not part of a big pack of cars here. Cars are pretty much spaced out, but there are some individual battles as well. Mark seems to have the edge over Danny through Sector 1, and then Danny kind of, I think he may have a downforce set at Mark, because he seems to be gaining time through Sector 1, then loses it a little bit again in Sector 2, obviously down the long straights. You see there, Danny's already, oh no, actually. No, I'm speaking out my ass here because he's not at all, but we're on board with Freeman Geese here, 4/10 of a second off Rasseur. Rasseur had a very, very good exit onto the long back straight. And this is now the calm, I say, before the storm. The guys just looking to find their feet here. It is going to dry up towards the end of the Grand Prix, so you may see some drivers. I'll give, for example, the likes of Ish and Ozers and Shaggy. Ozers and Shaggy. Is Ozers going to go for the move? I think he's going to go back into the slipstream here. He's thinking about the move. You're not going to get that done, buddy. Shaggy runs wide. Oh, Ozers having a little bit of a stab there on the corner entry. Very intriguing. He's going. Oh, this is amazing. Ozers round the outside. He's going to have a look at Shaggy. Oh god. This can end in absolute misery here. Balls to the wall. Balls to the wall here. Is he going to pull out? I don't think he's got enough. He's not got enough for the car ahead. Good driving there by Ozers, knowing, I mean, this guy's a rookie in RF1. Knowing, oh, yellow flag there, Woodsy. Oh, dearie me. Well, that's not exactly ideal there for Woodsy. I mean, he's, oh, dearie me, dancing with the cars right now. But he's still going. We'll get back on that battle in a minute between Woodsy, sorry, not Woodsy, Shaggy and Ozers. Great drivability. Rara with the first penalty of the day. Multiple warnings. Rara, the first one to bag one. It's not something you want to bag, to be fair, but he's got it. Third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Now, 7.5 seconds off the race lead at the moment. 6 seconds the gap between second and third. But third is where they want to be. You want to have that interview with your man. That's where you want to be. Freeman's having a look at this. Oh, Freeman. Oh, goodness me. You may as well have... Rasseur left the gap there. There was a gap. If you don't go for a gap in racing, you win a fucking racer, but unfortunately there wasn't enough of one to sustain the move there. So Rasseur maintains P5 ahead of Freeman. Ozers just following there behind. Hambo's caught these two as well. This is going to be a 3-car battle, possibly. Ozers seems to have, is a little bit more comfortable in the intermediate conditions at the moment than Shaggy. Battle for P12 at the moment. I thought Ozers lost the back end there. I don't think he did, in fairness. I thought it was just more of a dodgy camera angle going around the corner. Half a second between Raver and Whale. Then we've got Rasseur and Freeman. Rara and Austin, and then Bishop. Oh, Ozers! Oh, dearie me! Locks up there. Ozers is going to be, you can get away with that. Don't give him a penalty for that. He's let a car go. Don't give him a penalty. It didn't. Okay, right. Okay, just wanted to make sure. You can't give someone a penalty for that bullshit reason, surely. But he did lock up there. Ozers, unfortunately, locked up Shaggy with a 3-second penalty. He's got Hambo just behind him now. We're going to go back to the battle for P5, though. That's the closest battle on track at the moment. Especially in the points per positions. Danny, 1.8 seconds out of Dark Mark. Mark is doing everything he can to stay with Danny at the moment. Whether Mark has the pace to keep up with him in the dry. I love on the spectator cam. Well, yeah, even on that, you can see that the rain is dying down. Freeman Geese, exceptional third sector there, by the way. Grabbing that purple. Raver seems to have got himself a little bit of a mini lead built up in third place over fourth place Whale. Freeman, you just see... Was that really? Whale with a 3-second penalty. That's going to help out the guys behind him. As you see here, of course, Raver Chili has got a 15-second penalty at the moment. I'll drop him 25 seconds. In fact, I'll drop out the points. So here we go then. We are going to go back to Hambo and Shaggy. Hambo having a little luck there. You're not going to make it through there, Hambo. You've got to pick your moves very nicely. Don't want to go sending it anywhere. To be fair, you can probably get away with it, but like, you've got to make sure. Like I always say, you pull the move off your hero, you don't, you're a fucking dickhead. That's the way it kind of works. So here we go then. Shaggy runs wide. Oh, just managed to keep up, but that's going to give Hambo enough momentum, is it? See, Otis just looking on the background. Battle for P12, I think Shaggy may have to concede this. He's not the car in front, though. But Hambo makes sure he is the car in front on the corner exit. Beautiful move. Shaggy's hanging around the inside, though. Shaggy's hanging this here. Will Hambo use the momentum on the outside? Rides the curb beautifully well. Great driving by the pair of them. Good stuff, guys. Freeman and Rassier. Freeman around the outside of there. God, that'll take some fucking balls. Is he going to try and hang it, though? Freeman's still there on the outside. Freeman gees on the outside. Oh, God, lose the back end. Freeman. What a fucking move that was. Fucking kudos. Get that clip, guys. What a bloody move that was. Holy cow. Dartmark with a fast up 0.6 of a second there. Mark just gained on Danny, so Danny's not having it all his own way. 2 unbelievable overtaking moves in the space of about 15 seconds. You can probably clip both of them in the same one if you get lucky there. Ross is still on the back. Noodle has caught up with Baz as well. We haven't shown these two yet really in this race. We showed Noodle kind of like, we're not even on the right one. We know what tyres are all on, so I'll leave it on position change for now. All in intermediates. Woodsy still chugging along here at the back here, P15. So here we go. Battle for the final points paying position at the moment. Baz and Noodle Neck. Ferrari's clinging on to 1 point. Alfa Romeo looking to wrench it back to add another point to their currently 25-point tally in this Grand Prix. Noodle Neck, look at that. What a bloody slingshot out of the corner leading onto the DRS straight. Beautiful, but he's not made the move. Oh, goodness me, I thought he was going to squeeze him wide there. Could have ended in misery. Oh, he has squeezed him, but he's allowed to do that. He just left him a bit of minimum car width, sorry. And takes that 10th position there. Noodle Neck making sure he gets the job done. P10 from Ravachilli and Whale still battling here for P3. Not really battling, they're just kind of matching each other corner for corner. Woodsy with the 3-second penalty, that's going through sector 1. Sorry guys, pardon me. As the race leaders are about to go on to lap 8. So just a shade over a quarter of the way through the Grand Prix. Danny bites back with the fastest lap, 1:43.1. The track is getting a little bit more raceable is probably the nicer word for it. Around about half an hour into the race, the rain will completely dry up, so it can come anywhere. And this Freeman pushing even harder, 1:43.1, proving he does have wet weather pace. Needing to catch back up, though, with the cars in front. Looking to kind of get back onto the battle with Whale. He did nudge him round early, gave up position to Ravachilli and Rasseur. Exceptional driving there by him. I thought there was a big bang in the background there. Just have a look around, making sure everything's okay. Yeah, fucking hell. A bang on my end. I'm not sure if it was outside the house. Hopefully nothing fucking dodgy's going on. Whale there, much better line there, but Ravachilli just does enough again to hold on. No DRS assistance. It's all down to your own corner exits, corner entries. Oh, whoa! Bloody hell, are you allowed to do that? Whoa! He sort of weaved a little bit there. Whale had to really react very well. He reacted too, but goodness me. Oh, Ravachilli! Ravachilli's round! Oh, dearie me! Oh, no! Oh, dearie me! Oh, God! Oh, that's wounding for him. Oh, Raver was miles up the road for... Oh, fucking Lord. Holy moly. Raver's got to do it all again, though. He held off Whale for so long. Dropping the back end there. 23 views, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Anybody who's followed the channel, if you have or not, I'm not sure. I've not got the chat in front of me. Thank you oh so much. And this race has been a banger. Here we go, then. But in fact, we're going to go back down to Shaggy and Oz's battle again. These two have found each other again on track. Battle for P13 here. Punishment for rage quitting, guys. 20 seconds will be added on to your next race you complete. Not that you attend, that you complete. Don't deal with rage quitting, man. You show up to a race and it'll have to fucking fanny around and leave. You know what I mean? Cars undrivable. Try. We all have it. We have bad races. I've had it before. Ironically, I've rage quit before as well, so, you know, it's not a do as I say, do as I say, not like a do scenario, but we all have it. You know, we all kind of get dragged into that sort of mould, don't we? So Freeman Geese racing here. P3 is the prize up for grabs. Ravenchilly spinning around, of course, 6.3 seconds down now. Ironically, we got the same P3 battle that we had on lap 1. Just 8 laps, well, lap 2, sorry, 8 laps later. And we're rolling. Boom. Just having a ready, guys, forgive me. Hambo has caught up to the back of Baz now. Look at the overspeed of Hambo here. He's a man on a mission. Man on a mission. Smashing the competition. But Basil's... Oh, God. Oh, dearie me. I think he did turn in a little bit on him there. Noodle, I guess, a 3-second penalty for his troubles. I'm not sure if Hambo's going to clip that. We'll have to have a look at that after. Baz, I think he did turn in a little bit too early. Hambo kind of doing the old weave there. I think he kind of recognises that as well. Not too happy. He needs to keep his head, though. He knows he's going to get the move done. And Freeman Geese is pitting. Early pit stop. I think Freeman's coming in for another set of inters, maybe. It's way too wet for dries. It's still raining. I hope he's not doing that, unless he has to pit for whatever another reason. Maybe wind damage, possibly. I don't know. Well, he's coming in anyway. It's a routine tyre stop for Raven. Maybe the tyres are given way for him. So Freeman Geese. Sorry for giving not Ravenchilly. So here we go. He's going to drop a fair few places now. Hambo now is back on the charge, which will promote Baz back up to P3. Back up to P10. Sorry. I was watching a lot of 4 P3 just before. Oh, dear me! I thought someone just appeared back on track. Then Freeman has just come up right in front of Hambo. Interesting. Now Freeman's got the bit between his teeth. He's going to be looking to regain some places here. No penalties for 6, 9, 10 drivers. So, so if you give me 9 drivers with no penalties, Shaggy, of course, does have a 3-second. Watching Freeman, what a move! He's like, get the hell out of this, son. Moves himself, just literally says, I'm coming through, whether you fucking like it or not. And there you go, that's how you get it done. Oh, bloody Hambo. Baz ran wide. Hambo went flying nearly into the back of Baz. Shutting the door there on Baz. Interestingly, he's not moving on the... Oh, we've got a bit of blue lights there. That was quite interesting. Nothing's going on. Probably is because there's blue fucking lights, but anyway. Now, Hambo and Freeman Geese. This is a battle I'm very intrigued to see. Hambo just outside the top 10. Baz fell right down there. I was just currently racing in P13. Ferrari's currently rocking 12 and 13. I was still driving. Your first protocol on a race like this is to finish. After that, anybody's game. Freeman is going to be on the quicker tyres than anybody else on track. And Shaggy as well. Shaggy's going to have some quick tyres now as well. But obviously Shaggy doesn't like the rain. It is what it is. You got to just grin and bear it like it's one of them. Danny's put a second on Dark Mark as well, interestingly, as we move on to lap 11. Nearly half distance now. The race has kind of calmed down slightly. We're going to be getting all the pit stops now. That'll kind of iron things out a little bit more. Everybody is on the intermediate tyres. Still, nobody's risking the old soft share. I wouldn't if I was anybody else anyway. Noodleneck, Freeman Geese, and Hambo. Those are the 3 drivers racing for 8th position. Baz falling off the back end a little bit here. Ozers racing by himself. He's currently P12 at the moment, hanging in there. Very solid debut. Couple of really good battles with Shaggy he's had at the moment. Great side-by-side racing with Shaggy. Blazing Bishop, not a fan of the wet. I don't think I'll be speaking to him on the podium. Well, you never know. 13th. And you've got Danny leading the way. Freeman and Noodleneck here. We've got a battle. Oh, God, Freeman seems to love this corner. Noodleneck runs wide. Yeah, but yeah. You can't argue that one, guys. He had all 4 wheels off the track. I mean, if that isn't slam dunk, I don't know what the fuck is. Freeman, have a look at the inside. Is he going to make the move? No. Noodleneck slams the door. Noodleneck, Freeman and Hambo. 3 very, very well accomplished drivers in their own rights. Championship battles all over the place. Battling for P8. Oh, Noodleneck took the wide line there. Freeman went the narrow line. Maybe thinking he could get himself a move done. Freeman having another look at the inside. He's pulled a move off here already. He knows how to get this done. Is he going to be able to pull it off twice? Freeman Geese versus Noodleneck. He's hanging it around the outside here. That is majestic. Oh, he just caught the inside, but that is an unbelievable move by Freeman. Finding grip that no one else is on track at the moment. Oh, look at Hambo up the trying to follow around the outside as well. Where is he? Oh, they're still there, side by side, no contact. Hambo couldn't quite get the move done. Nudelek, of course, with more ERS. Hambo, look at trying to go around the outside there. Never going to work around there, bro. I mean, he's giving it a go at least. Some creative thinking now by the Williams driver. And that is a 3-second penalty once again. Slam dunk as you want to get. No traffic colours were hurt really badly in the making of this video. We've got a second gap between those two. Nudelek and Hambo, closest battle on track. We're going to continue to follow this. 2.9 seconds the gap. Or 2.8 now, round about just under 3 seconds between Mark and Danny. Danny leading the way in the Alpha, Mark in the Alpine. The Aston Martin. There's 3 A cars at the top. I won't butcher any of them yet. Alpine, Aston Martin, and Alpha Tauri. In fact, they're all A's. Alfa Romeo, Alpine, Aston Martin, Alpha Tauri. No fucking messing whatsoever today by the postman. Right. Running through now, closest battle still. P9. Oh, Hambo loses the back end. Oh, dearie me. That's going to really cost him. That's half a second down there. He didn't really pull away too much. He didn't really... The best exit. Still raining, of course. These guys are going to have to pit soon. Oh, Nudelek running wide again there on the exit of the quick right-hander. You've got to watch out for that. You clip, you don't... If you ride the curb a little bit less than that, you're going to be flying off the track sort of multiple times on Monday's race. Austin and Rara still there together. The battle for P5 still raging on. Excellent race this has been so far, ladies and gentlemen. Austin's got low ERS though. Rara's saved up loads. He's just literally using it on the straight. I mean, why not? Battle for P9 still rages on. Between Nudelek and Hambo. Baz loitering around there in the background. Freeman Geese, 1 minute 42.5. Fastest lap of the race. That will give him the extra point as well for Team Haas. They do need it. They're not having the best season since WRD. Norris's 4th place in Bahrain. Not really done too much. Oh, goodness me. Hambo really aggressively riding that second turn curb. 23 views again, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go and have a look at the chat in a few minutes. I want to keep the tablet charging. I'm going to wait till about lap 15, 16. Then we're going to go out. We're going to finish the race off finish it off together in the chat, shall we say. Some unbelievable racing here, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. We are just coming up to half distance in the French Grand Prix. We've got Woodsy then, who is about to be lapped by race leader PRF1 Danny 510, then Dartmark 21, 2.870 seconds behind, just shade under 3 seconds. For those of you who don't give a shit about thousandth, Ozers with a 3-second time penalty. Strict corner cutting getting the better of him at the moment. Oh, they both run wide. Hambo, that could have been a potential chance there. Hasn't got ERS on. Hambo's just got himself in a Freeman Geese of the 3-second penalty just up the road. Basically, Ravachilli, I think, is almost. No, Ravachilli's actually covered himself for points, amazingly, here at the moment. Danny Pitts. So PRF1 Danny Pitts from the lead. He's going to fall down a fair few places. Nudelek's ran wide. Hambo has made that lap 1 pit stop. Nudelek hasn't pitted yet. Danny has. Hambo. Oh, God. That's a better camera angle. Hambo, this could be his chance here. Freeman is getting fastest lap after fastest lap. Side by side. Down the main straight. Hambo has got the car ahead. Claims P9 for himself. Will Nudelek fight back? No, well, he's fought back with a 3-second penalty. That's how you answer back now. Danny, all over the back of Rao. This could be key in the battle for the lead here. Danny has to clear the guys behind. It's between Danny and Dartmark. This race, you'd imagine it would have been between Danny, Dartmark, and Hambo. Interesting. Hambo, of course, with the penalty on lap 1. Danny out of the slip. Is he going to make the move here? He's gone down the inside. You're not going to get the job done there, matey, but Rara's gone really tight on the inside. You've got to watch Austin here, Danny, as well. This is costing him vital tenths of a second, vital seconds even. Dartmark laps his teammate Woodsy, so he's had no problems up front. Whale having a very quiet race here for P2. Well, it's quiet now. It was very busy earlier, but he's kind of escaped all the kind of drama and got himself into a very comfortable P2, net P3, of course. Dartmark carries on. Danny is literally pushing Rara around the corner. Jesus Christ. And we have got it in perfect steady. Will Danny get the job done? He's trying to find a way past Rara. Rara does not need to pit at all. They don't, you guys. The rules of F1, you can stay out for 27 laps on the Inters. Danny with a great exit, but now he's going to get past Rara. Side by side for P4. Danny's got the job. Rara lifted there a little bit, did he? Well, Danny's just used NOS down the fucking straight. Danny back to P4. Lost himself a total of, well, 1.5 to 2 seconds Danny lost there. And now he can get on with the task at hand. Austin and Rara been together the whole way through. Danny with that 3-second penalty. That could come back to bite him on the arse. If Mark comes into the pits now, he'll come up behind Austin. That's the thing. He's not got enough of a gap over Austin. Ozers and Baz both pit. Ferrari miscommunication. And that is a double stack for Ozers. Goodness gracious me. And that's not ideal, is it really, in the slightest? But what are you guys doing? What are you doing? Fish with a time penalty. Shaggy's... Where's Baz? This is the wrong time for intermediates, guys. Come on, Ferrari doing Ferrari strategies. Clearly. You can see it's clearly raining. Ozers is probably thinking, God, he's done it. I'm going to do it. And no. Are these guys getting calls to come in? It's really not dry, guys. It's still physically fucking raining. Yellow flag, sector 1. Ozers, oh no, it's all gone badly, horribly wrong. I hope they haven't... Marcus putting mediums on! What is he doing? This is not dry conditions. What are they doing? Danny stays up. They're all going... Am I missing something here? This is really dumb. I've got to be honest with you guys. This is the wrong choice. What are they doing? I'm so confused right now. Why are they... It is physically raining still. What are they... What in God's name are they doing? Danny's going to just walk away with this, surely. The DRS isn't even activated. What? Yellow flag sector 1, who's that? It's once you get out of the way. What is... Guys, it's still raining. You can see there is still spray on the tyres. I am so confused right now. Well, now I look like the fucking retard, don't I? Noodle with a 3-second penalty. Danny, Danny's cost himself the race here by not pitting. Oh, dearie me. Well, he's going to come out in 4th at the moment. Marcus, you can see it's... Oh, now it's dried up. Now it's dried up. Okay. Well, there you go. That proves that I'm completely wrong. I did actually see the penalties there, so... Shaggy going around and intermediates. Well, I am totally fucking wrong here then, aren't I? Yeah, about that. Danny is going to get legitimately passed on track. In he comes. And that's going to probably drop him down. If he drops behind Rara, that is going to be podium over there, to be quite frank. Mark leads the way then. In the French Grand Prix, Dark Mark takes the lead. From a VRF1 Division 2 champion, of course. Well, Noodle not doing a good job there. But he's just dropped the back end. Not ideal. Still very greasy out on track, though. Rasseur with... Oh, God, this is going to be a gift me fastest lap moment, isn't it? Here comes Rasseur then, fastest lap. That's... is it going to be Austin with the fastest? Nope. Raver. Yep. 3 biggies. Yep. Danny's come out on track. He's come up behind Austin. That's how much time Danny's lost, and Dark Mark is completely away with the fairies here then. 11-second lead. He's probably laughing to the bank right now, but you've just got to keep the car facing the right way. And there's Raver with a 3-second penalty, so that's not going to be helping him. He's got a 15 to add on as well. He's still amazing. Going to come away with 9th place as it stands, potentially. Baz with the fastest lap, 40.4. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was intermediate conditions. It was still pissing down with rain. And, well, it just proved me completely wrong. We've got some DRS here then, yeah. Well, it definitely fucking dry now, isn't it? Austin, is Danny going to make the move? Oh, he's come across on Austin there. You've got to watch out, guys, there. Got to watch out. Danny didn't get the move done. He just pulled right across in front of Austin there. River Chili, he's got that move done comfortably, clearly. Nice one. He's on the back of him there. He's going to make a move at the inside here. Freeman has been making excellent moves all race, and Austin's hanging it. Beautiful move there by Freeman. Danny was a little bit too aggressive on the attack there. He didn't need to. He was going to come through one way or another anyway. Needed to potentially show a bit more patience. I mean, Take That did a song of that exact name. So Raver Chili's going to the end on these softs. 24 views, guys. Thank you so much. Highest viewership of the month, at least since the, I think, yeah, of September. So thank you very much, peeps. Here we go then, we are rolling here. I'm going to get the chat back in 2 laps time. We're going to go and send this off together. 3 McGee's fastest lap of the race, of course. Danny and Raver Chili. Raver getting very close. It's still technically raining in the air, which is bizarre. I think it's just stopped now. It's just like a case of go on, go kill yourself, isn't it really? You know, shoving yourself a fucking ERS in the rain. I mean, that's just like an absolute ticket to heaven, isn't it, quite frankly? So we roll on, ladies and gentlemen, lap 18 of 27, shade under 9, shade over 9 to go. Sorry, Hambo with a 3-second penalty. Hambo is in P9 at the moment. He is going to be jumping up. And we got a yellow flag there. It's a Ferrari, and it's Ozes. Ozes spinning round. He moves back off track to let Shaggy go. I'm liking Ozes for the fact he's driving incredibly cleanly. He's just spinning a lot at the moment. He needs to watch out for the rear tyres. Exceptionally clean driver. ERS there. Sorry. Raver, sorry, with the ERS on Danny, I meant to say. All 3 of these guys are front-running drivers. Are all catching up to the back of Rara, who doesn't seem to have the pace this race weekend. Not kind of been up there. Whale is actually catching Dartmark. He's got about a second. I don't think he's catching him quick enough. And of course, he doesn't have a penalty mark, so he's got that to fall back on as well. 4 drivers not penalties. Baz, Austin, pardon me, sorry, Rassir and Dartmark, of course, who is leading. Let's get going here, people. Lap 19, Danny with the fastest lap. Freeman didn't get it. Austin did. Danny's move was a little bit aggressive on Austin a minute ago. He got the move done, he just kind of went straight across. He just kind of completely forced his way through. Bish has jumped. Bish is in 11th, Baz in 12th. I think Bish has overtaken Baz at some point. Bish moves himself back into 11th place, 1 point away, 1 place away from the points. The wet weather pace has really, really hampered Bish a little bit. Freeman all over the back of Raver. These two of the hot new prospects in RRF1 coming to blows for P6 at the moment. Will Freeman be able to get the job done? Raver's only got DRS. Absolute bread and butter here with the boost. Gets it done. Freeman moves to the P6. Freeman is on the charge. I've gone the wrong way. I meant to watch Danny and Rara. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Danny coming out the slipstream on Rara now. He's going to have to hold it the entire way around the long right-hander. Danny's won 4 out of 5 races. Doesn't appear to look like it's going to be 5 out of 6 at the moment, but anything can happen. No safety cars or VSCs in this race up until this point, guys. Exceptionally clean race on that front. Here we go then. So Rara, Danny, Freeman battling here for P4. Austin is dropping back. Does he have damage? I don't know. Someone can confirm that for me. I really haven't got a clue. As it stands on Raver, it's currently place. He's some 37 seconds. He's in 9th. Only a 2-place drop, and here comes Danny around the outside, I believe, of Rara here. Rara holds the inside line. Danny makes it around the outside. That's better. That's P4 for Danny. Now he's on the charge back to Rassir. Freeman and Raver Chili just behind them. So now let's watch Rara and Freeman. This battle looks almost inevitable as well, doesn't it? Rara has been very consistent here this race weekend. Just not quick. Not as quick, obviously. He was our first pole sitter of the season. Got second on the grid as well for Spain. Heartbreakingly couldn't connect to the lobby, which wasn't ideal. Yellow flag there. That is Woodsy getting out of the way of the Alfa Romeo of Noodleneck here. Rara on the back of Danny, and that's Freeman running a little bit wide there going into the chicane. What, 20 of 27 people. Hope you're enjoying the stream here tonight as much as I am anyway. This has been a cracker. And we still got just a shade over 7 laps to go. You see Dartmark coming round the second to last corner in a second. He's got Owens and Skin Shaggy just in front of him. A prime example of excellent racing here so far. Hopefully these guys don't do anything to blemish that. Freeman, he's a bit too aggressive, and there you go. Raver avoided him. Was that a reset to track? I don't think it was. No, I would have reset him on the line, wouldn't it? Which means that Austin is going to be right back into it. Freeman just had the move. There was nothing really he could do. He saw the gap. Rara had every right there to defend that. Just unfortunate that Freeman getting a little bit maybe too impatient, possibly. Yellow flag, sector 1. That is the Aston Martin of Wales off the track. And Rassir takes P2. Drama here on lap 21. Change of the guard up front. But Mark, 14.5 second lead now. That should be comfort zone comfortably. Rara is not leading. Of course he's not leading. He's fucking 5th. Rara is not leaving, sorry. Danny alone here. He's kept DRS as well. Freeman, Geese, Austin. Williams currently occupying P8 and then Hambo, a really good comeback drive after his drive-through. Nudalek with another 3-second penalty. Whether he keeps his points paying position here is going to be another matter. I've seen his name pop up a fair few times. As you see, Ozers has the race leader behind him now. I don't know if ghosting's on or not. I really haven't got a clue. For it not to be, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Audio check. Guys, I'm going to get my tablet back. 2 seconds just watching Whale and Rassir having a monumental titanic battle there for P2. Which you probably should be having. Let's have a look at the chat, guys. Okay, let's have a look here. Chat's not lucky Raver. Even Chappett. Thank you very much, Rebel, for watching, buddy. I didn't see that. Yeah, I was about to say, it was weird, Rod. So I've just got the chat back, guys. Hope you're having a lovely stream. Whale, having a little look at Rassir. Whale, we're on about Freeman Geeks being the new man who kind of makes all the overtakes. Well, the start of the season was the Sea Whale 24 show, wasn't it? Pulling moves off in Bahrain that I wouldn't even dream of pulling off. Well, I dream of it, but I wipe out cars doing it. He managed to get incredibly, almost a lucky Whale, managed to pull the moves off that he did. But Dark Mark currently has a very commanding lead at the moment. Leading the way, that's going to be ideal for the championship battle. Mark can't attend every race, of course, due to work commitments and family commitments, so getting these wins is absolutely essential. Whale and Rassir. Whale bags P2, not as kind of with as much flair as he's used to be fair. But he does get it done. Rara with a 3-second penalty. That could be absolutely costly come the end of the Grand Prix. Raver at the moment will be falling back to P9. Freeman and Austin just kind of having their own little battle. We're going to go back up board to the top of the grid at the moment. It's kind of quieting down a little bit behind. Whale in P2, Rassir P3. The biggest battle on track at the moment. Whale has got his position back. But, of course, with the penalty, not checking penalties down to the end of the race, guys, of course. I love that little moment where they go up and down the field like fucking yo-yos. That's what we like to see. But here we go. I hope you guys are having a lovely stream. Like I said, audio check, people. Make sure we're okay. We've got 5 laps to go now. As the crow flies, Mark has just got past Ozers. That is a lap car there. Ozers is a lap down. Mark leads the race. Ozers 14th. Woodsy still going in 15th. No retirements here in an RRF1 race. Proud of you guys so far. Well done. Great driving this. Couple of maybe questionable moves. And Rassir has just got Whale back from nowhere. Wales having a little bit of problem through the first couple of corners. Danny with another penalty. That potentially could cost them a podium there, Danny. The top, second and third are battling. Mark is loving this. He's on cruise control, Mark, right now. Rassir with no penalties, but that means that Whale is going to have the DRS here, and that should be absolute bread and butter. Rassir is literally, it's like he's clinging onto a fucking tree, not looking to fall off into the pit of lava below. I have no idea where that reference come from, but it makes sense in my own head. There we go. Whale in P2, Rassir in P3, Danny in 4th, Rara in 5th. Rassir got the move done, a great move out of turn 2, going into 3 and 4, but Whale just gets it back on DRS. France, this is why the DRS is so valuable to have for these guys. 19 viewers, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I'll give a quick shout out now to everybody watching. We've got Bish, Danny, Otis, Baz, we've got Birdan, of course, Q-Ball watching, Davey, Arabs, thank you very much for watching too. Redman, Ghost Rider, welcome back in. Whale, of course, watching. Oh, Goldemir, thank you for watching. Hambo, India May, Joshua, cheers for welcome into the chat. Jeffy Note, my man from Saturdays, Jeffy, welcome into the chat. We've got Rassir, Raver Chili, Rods, Spike Trap Chair, that's the name and a half. V&K, and we've got Wolf TV. Guys, thank you so much. Hope you are all enjoying the show. 0.3 of a second between Whale and Rassier. Just a shade under 4 to go now. Dartmark looking very comfortable up front, but we know this game can spring its surprises, and you don't want to count your chickens in F1, because we've seen races where cars have been nearly a lap ahead. I've binned it. Simple as, game over. Wales seems to have got the move done, but Rassie's going to be pulled along here with DRS. He's running low battery, so the boost from the battery isn't going to help him at all now. Anybody who's new to the channel wants to get chatting, guys, be sure to drop the follow. If you haven't donated, guys, be sure to do so. You will be given a shout out at the start of every fresh week. Dragoon will be getting his shout out added because I'll be doing more streaming tomorrow with Bish for our Football Manager series, episode number 10. When I'm starting to play well, and I play Bish next episode. Anyway, back to the race. 0.3 of a second here between second and third, and Hambo's caught Austin. Hambo has caught Austin as well. We'll just check this battle out really quickly. Williams v. Williams. Will Hambo... Wait a minute, will Austin get out of his teammate's way? No, he will. He's kept the lead. He kept the position at the moment. Austin's fighting for a title here. Even though, you know, he's having a bit of a subpar race, of course, on his standards. He was on podium every race up until after Baku. I think it was Baku, but he didn't, of course, when he had that mad collision when Game Man decided to play bowling in an F1 game. Here we go. So, Austin, P8. Raver Chili Pits. He can't get the job done on the tyres. Maybe he's going for fastest lap, but he's got a 15-second penalty. Why? He's given up points here. Raver Chili has just given up points. For a fastest lap, he's not going to get an extra point for. Raver Chili may have made a big balls up here. He has a 15-second penalty to add on. I know he was on the softs for a long time. Hambo and Austin still slogging it out here. In fact, there you go, Hambo straight through. I think Austin kind of just said, "Free you go, mate. Off you go, lad. Come on." No penalties for Austin. He's going to get a position back anyway. Raver with the 15-second penalty. He's thrown away points. He's going to need to put, well, 8 seconds on Bish in 3 laps. I don't think he's... Well, there you go. Well, that might help him. Bish just got a penalty. There you go. Answer the call. Rassier is 0.4 of a second behind. Austin having a little look at Hambo there for P7. Raver, all he had to do was just squeaky bum it around, but he would have had to do 11, 12 laps on the soft tyres with the track heating up dramatically. It wouldn't have worked well for him. Battle for P2 still going guns at the moment. Shaggy Nose is still going around as well. Woodsy still driving around P15. Good stuff. Really happy with the dedication of these guys committing every fucking week in, week out. Guys who are not here tonight, of course, Rashi being covered by Otis. We've got Game Man. Anybody who wants to kind of reserve in this league, guys, feel free. We may have to start doing trials and stuff as well, but the guys we've got in have all kind of worked so far. The leagues have just kind of clicked really nicely. Obviously, everyone has crashes. And Rashi having a look at the inside of Whale. Penultimate lap now. Dartmark is coming through sector 2 pretty much. Oh, Whale! No! Whale, no! He's thrown the podium. Thrown the podium. Oh no. Oh, Whale, what have you done? Goodness me, he's thrown another podium. Oh man, you just want to hug him. And his rear tyre's going to be lit up as well, but he's got Freeman Geese. The guy, man, who's pretty much got his crown for one of the best overtakes of the season. He did it pretty much twice in one race. Whale is not going to get DRS either. Ah, this is just falling through the floor for him. Goodness me. Oh, Whale, what have you done, bro? Losing the back end. Freeman Geese takes P5. Danny promoted to the podium, or is he? Looked like it was going to be a simple drive there for Whale to get to the end, and he just got it spun. So, here we go then. It is now, well, Danny's hauling Rassier in. Danny all of a sudden's got the bit to. Is Danny going to have a battle with Rassier on the last lap? Whale is all over the back now of Freeman. Hambo, I've got to admit, Hambo, great comeback drive that. Come back from his drive-through. Couple little mini niggles there. I think he had a bit of an incident with Baz earlier in the race. Baz way down here, but he may score points potentially. It could happen. Leclerc's got a lot of penalties. The gap is 21 seconds back to him, so I don't know if Baz is going to be able to score. Ferrari may go race without scoring here. Whale with a bit of DRS looking to save his DRS. Who's that in front? Rara. What's Rara doing? What's he doing? What in the... What is he doing? What in... What the fuck is he doing? Guys, what is he doing? What in... What? Oh, Rassier, Danny! Danny gets Rassier, P2. What has Rara done there? Just cut 4 corners out deliberately. Well, that's just cost him... Rara, what are you doing? What the fuck is he doing? Freeman and Whale are just... What? And Dartmark come across the line, and Dartmark wins the French Grand Prix. That's the confusion about what Rara's doing. Like, what in God's name is that? Danny manages to come back to P2, but it's not going to be P2, because that honour goes to the Welshman Rassier. But Danny, another great comeback driving through the race in the wet weather. Rara would have got P4, drops to 6th in bizarre conditions. Hambo coming across the line, he gets P6. Austin's going to jump Rara here then. Austin jumps Rara as well. What on earth did he do that for? Oh, it's not a problem, matey. Good finish. You finished the race, man. That's what we like to see. Raver Chili here has thrown his point away as well. He serves his 15-second penalty with that. What on earth did Rara just do? Cut half the track out. Bish takes Noodle Neck, but will Baz get Noodle Neck? Will Baz get him? Because Baz has no penalties. I don't think he's going to get Bish, though. Baz, the last car round. Woodsy, great stuff for Woodsy finishing. Fair play, matey. Tough race, that. Baz moves. Oh, he's into P11. Noodle Neck down to 12th. Shaggy a lap down 13th. Those is 14th. Guys, I'm confused about what's happened with Rara. Comfortable P4. Maybe might have dropped a couple of places, but... And there's Woodsy coming across line P15. Some excellent driving there, guys. Fucking confused what he's done. Freeman Geese driver of the day. I will go along with that. Maybe a move or two where he could have been a little bit more patient. But then, you're a racer, so... I think you might do, Raver. I'm going to double check here, but of course, undoubtedly, no penalties for the top 2. Dartmark takes the crown of the French Grand Prix winner. Danny, another podium. The man can have so much wrong with his race and still come through and get 3rd. But Dartmark and Rassier, barring Freeman, we got the same podium here as last week. Just different order. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. This is... Hamburg, you actually had a really, really fun race, actually, saying that. But here we go then. Dartmark takes the win. 16 seconds here, just a shade under 45.5 minutes. And we've got Rassier. Both no penalties, top 2, 1 stop, good stuff. Danny with a 2 stop along with Freeman. 3rd and 4th, respectively. 1 second, well, half a second in it between Danny and Freeman. Whale in P5. Austin, no penalties in P6. Rara just lost his fucking marbles on the last lap there. P7, Hambo in 8th with Raver Chilling in 9th. Bishop in 10th, Baz close. Then to get in the penalties. So yes, Raver gets P10. Raver drops 1 place. Well done, Raver. Exceptional stuff, matey. Obviously, not exceptional, you had the penalty in the first place, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to grab a screenshot now. No, I'm not, because twat. I forgot. Guys, can somebody please grab a screenshot for me? And then, of course, it's going to be Baz, Noodle Neck, Shaggy Ozers, and then Woodsy at the end. I need to go and invite people in, because I fucking forgot to. So who are we inviting in at first? Guys, who was the top 3? I got 1. I remember, yeah, I remember that part. Where the fuck is Rassier? Is he fucking appearing offline? Or I could just add him from on here, can't I? Wait there. Here you go. Really, really fun race start, to be fair. Really thoroughly enjoyable. So let's go and interview the guys. We've got one person in at the moment. I kind of did forget to invite people off the actual fucking start screen, which was a bit dumb, so I had to go on to the actual middle button. Exceptional Grand Prix from everyone involved. I'm not sure if Danny's accepted the invite or he's having a wank about how much he many places, or a frustration masturbation maybe. Oh, rhyming accidentally there. So just wait for Danny now to go and accept. I'm going to send him a second invite because he's the championship leader. He should get his fucking ass in there quick. Right, we're going to get the might as well get the interview started really quick. Mic check, Ross here, Dark Mark, all good for you guys. Can you just speak for me, please?
Yeah, all good.
Legend. Mark's loud, Ross is over in East Wales, so he's probably quieter than Mark is anyway.
South Wales. South.
Southeast, isn't it? I'm at the southwest, mate. Come on, you're east of me, fucking.
I'm in the middle.
Anyway, wait your fucking turn. It is Dark Mark. Mate, Mark, do you know what? You won.
Yeah.
Good stuff, mate. Talk us through your race.
I'm probably just as shocked as you are, to be fair. I can't keep saying I've won France again and I hate it, because I always seem to do okay on it. But it was the beginning. I mean, well, from the beginning of qualifying, me and Woodsy both loaded up a wet setup, and I think that paid off, because me and Danny at the beginning just took off from everyone else. And I just made the decision just to go for the high risk strategy and stay out on the inters. And my front left was on 80% when I pitted for those dries. Saw Danny obviously pitted for a fresh set, so I thought I'm just going to stay out and see what happens. Didn't expect to win it by that distance, I'll tell you that now. Because that wet setup was crap in the fucking straight, I'll tell you that now. It was so slow. And also, note to self and anyone else that actually is interested, if you go past someone like I did tonight with Ozers and lap them, he'd done it brilliantly, he moved right out of the way. When you got the DRS open, don't weave to say thank you, because I almost fucking threw it into the wall. I shat myself. I was like,
yeah.
I literally shat one. But no, so I wasn't expecting to win it by that amount. But fair play to everyone. And I will say as well, I mean, no safety cars or VSCs. That's brilliant. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I really was hoping that was going to be the case as well, by the amount of distance I'd actually managed to stay out in front. But yeah, fair play to everyone.
Excellent race.
Everyone finished as far as I know. So yeah, fair play to everyone. And yeah, GG's to the other two guys on the podium.
25 points, mate. We'll be seeing you in Austria. You never know, maybe speaking to you again there, mate. And big points for Alpine. All right, then. Rossier seems to be a regular occurrence, mate. 3 in a row now, Rossier. He even gets himself a custom ringtone when he comes to the podiums now. He's earned that much. I don't know who the fuck that was in the background, but fair play, like.
That was me.
A bit more of an exciting race for you, mate, than Dark Mark. Mark kind of had more of a kind of follow the leader and take advantage of the pit stops. You were involved in a lot of action, mate. Talk us through the race.
Struggled at the beginning. I got a new wheel. I'm using the Sparkle wheel.
Okay.
My F1 wheel went sour on me, so I had to change. That's why I left the game a little on. In the wet.
Ah, okay.
In the wet. I didn't have a wet setup, so I put my dry on and just up the front wing. Same again, entering the pits. Front left was on 78% and front right was on 70%. And I just tried going for a longer distance on the intermediates and changed straight to the mediums.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a good race. Well done to Mark. I couldn't catch him. 15 seconds ahead. Nah. And he had me last lap. He's quick. But yeah, P2, I'm happy with that.
Well, no, fair play, mate. Drove well. Excellent battle with Whale. Be sure to go and watch that back, mate. Corker, that was.
Was it good, yeah?
And, oh, brilliant, mate.
Oh, thank you.
And I did kind of have a voice break when Whale spun, so if you want to go and check that part, it's funky.
I'll have a look. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't. It's obviously, I don't want you to imagine my balls, but they felt like they got squeezed the way the voice went up in the air, like, you know what I mean? But, nah, good effort, mate. Good race.
Thank you very
Fair
much.
podium row. Will you make it 4? We'll find it next week. We always seem to speak to you, Mr. Danny, don't we? 5 podiums, 6 races. Didn't get the win this time, mate. I was on your side, Danny, with the weather.
Yeah,
Bit you on the arse, mate. Talk about your
it
race.
was sort of a half brain fart, really, because I kind of forgot that it went dry in the race. But yeah, apart from that, I don't normally like France because I normally rack up penalties. Well, I did rack up a few. At the beginning of the race was just obviously trying to manage that gap to Dartmouth. I was just not going anywhere. This is very nice. And yeah, and then the brain fart kind of made me able to overtake a few.
And to be fair, mate, really, really good race. Championship lead remains intact. With 6 races in, mate, there's probably going to be about 23 races in this season if they hurry up and get the fucking arse with Imola and Saudi Arabia. But it's going to take some stopping you, Danny.
Yeah, I
It
just need
is.
to stay consistent and not crash, I think.
You did, and to be fair though, mate, obviously barring the I think it was Monaco, wasn't it, where you had the crash?
I think so, yeah.
You've had an excellent season, and if you keep it up, mate, you're going to be winning the championship at Canter. But I've noticed the guys are starting to catch you up a little bit now. So obviously, it's a weird one watching you though, mate, because obviously Mark and Rasir will probably agree. Even though the championship is looking boring as fuck on the tables, these races are not one-sided.
No, but it's not. It's not like I've.
If you look at the table, it's not like you've walked off.
No, but it's like in the races I haven't walked off either. It's just like I picked up a few by just mistakes by people on the last few laps. So it's not like in the races have all been like really competitive. In the racing's obviously been really good as well.
And that is the end there, Danny. Congratulations, all the top 3, and a big shout out as well. I will give a shout out to probably overtake of the race, Freeman Geese, guys. You have to check it out. It was fucking ridiculous. Ran the outside through sector 3, not once but twice. Incredible stuff. We're going to go and set a destination for the raid now. And as Mark has touched upon as well, big shout out, no safety cars, no real controversial moments in the race. A couple of niggly incidents where, you know, a couple of people may have sent it possibly a little bit harder, but then if there's an open gap, what are you going to do? Fucking fanny around? No, I'm going to go for it. I used the word fanny deliberately there, guys. So we're going to go and drop a raid to a guy called Ream Original. I fucking hate that word, but it's Ream Original we're going to go to today. And guys, thank you very much for an excellent stream there, excellent race. To be fair, I can only, as I always say, you can only commentate on races when they're as good as the ones that you guys put on, really, you know what I mean? And the championship's looking pretty good. And my personal streams, I'm going to be back tomorrow night. I play Bish on Football Manager in Part 10. He's never beaten me before. He's still really salty about it, by the way. In case anyone was wondering, I'm just cancelling the raid off. I had a bit of a glitch with the tablet as well. I've spelled oh no, I spelled it wrong, apparently. So I was going to a random channel. Oh, there you go. There we go. Right, here we go. Everyone get yourselves in. Guys, thank you for watching. It's my Positive Guard. Bringing you some more RF1 back next Wednesday with Austrian Grand Prix. I am doing PRF1 this week. Danny, confirm for me before we finish. I believe we're at Hungary.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Brilliant. So that'll be Hungary there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. All the best. Much love. And bye for now.